Hey guys, it's your girl Miss Trina. Welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, welcome. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you can become a part of the growing family. We would love to have you. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. So today we're getting to this drugstore affordable makeup look. And I'm going to start off with my brows, and I'm using a L'Oreal Brow Definer Stylist Pencil. And I'm sorry guys, a lot of this stuff is not in focus, so I'll list everything down below in the description. And if I forget something, just comment and ask me and I'll be sure to tell you guys what it is. So I'm gonna start off with this brow right here, and I'm only gonna do one brow on camera because my brows take me forever. It's like the longest process in doing my makeup. So what I'm doing is I'm just going to go in like upward motions with the pencil and go in the same direction as my hairs are going on my eyebrow. And I'm just going to continue to do this until I get my desired thickness. Okay, so next what I'm going to do is I'm going to carve out my brows, and this brush I got from either Walgreens or Rite Aid, but it comes in like that Eco Style package of brushes. And I'm going to go in with my LA Girl Pro Concealer in Medium Beige, and I'm going to use this to carve out my brows. I'm going to use it on the top, and I'm going to use it on the bottom as well. So yeah, I'm going to do that to give me that sharp look. So I decided to go in with a different concealer by Wet n Wild in Medium Tawny. I went in with this concealer because I felt like the Medium Beige was too ashy, and I don't know why, because I've used this concealer before on my brows and I didn't feel that way. I don't know if it was the lighting or not, because I had awesome lighting today. As you can see, the natural light is the best kind of light to film with. And now that I'm looking at it, as I'm putting the Wet n Wild concealer on there, the two shades almost look identical. So like I said, I don't know, maybe it was just my lighting today that made it look off. So guys, as you can see, both of my brows are done. I went off camera and did the other brow. So I'm going to go in and set them down with the Great Lash Brow Mascara in Clear by Maybelline. And let me tell you something, I love this stuff. This stuff brings back your natural looking hairs, so it just doesn't look like product is sitting in your eyebrows. So I love to pile this stuff on, not only because it brings back that natural look, but also because it sets my brows and it helps them to stay all day. So now it's time to move on to the eyes. I'm going to go ahead and use this Wet n Wild concealer again in Medium Tawny to prime my eyes. So I'm going to put that all over my eyelid, and then I'm going to use my finger to press it into my skin in a tapping motion. Now today, to set this concealer, I'm going to try this powder. Again, I've tried it before. I didn't like it. I don't know if it's the way I applied it or what, but I've been seeing a lot of YouTubers and women of color raving about it, so I'm going to give it another shot today. And the powder that I'm going to be using to set my face, not only my face, but this concealer on my eyebrow, is the Aurspun translucent powder, and you can get this from Walmart for about $4 or $5. And this stuff smells so good, y'all. It smells so good. So I'm gonna go ahead and set my eyelid where I put the concealer at to prevent it from creasing. So for eyeshadow today, I'm going to use this Wet n Wild palette. It's called Not a Basic Peach. And when I seen this, I thought it was so pretty and so fall-like, so I had to get it so I could try it out. I'm going to use this color that I'm tapping to right here as my transition shade. I'm going to put this not right under, but I'm going to put this above my crease, but like in between my eyebrow and my crease, if that makes sense. And I'm just going to blend that in. Then I'm going to go ahead and apply this orange shade right here with this Morphe crease brush. I'll have all the brushes listed down below with the products as well, guys. And this brush is specifically for the crease, getting them colors deep into the crease. So I'm actually going to build this orange shade up. I noticed that it does have a lot of fallout, so you just want to be careful and make sure that you're tapping your brush before you're actually putting the eyeshadow into or applying it onto your lid. Then to darken this up a little bit, I'm going to take this chocolate brown shade right here, and I'm going to put this on the outer corner part of my eye. And I'm not going to use the same method I've been using with applying the other eyeshadows. I'm going to be tapping this in first instead of doing like the windshield wiper motions, because I want to build that color up, because I wanted to get it, you know, dark enough to my liking. And then I'm going to go ahead and blend it out and blend it into my crease a little bit. Now I'm going to move on to applying my lid color, but before doing that, I'm going to apply concealer to my lid, because I am going to be applying a shimmery shade, and I want that shade to pop. So I'm not necessarily doing a cut crease, but I am applying the concealer to my lid just so I can make the shadow a little bit more pigmented and just for it to pop, because I do want that sparkly look. And I'm not dragging the concealer all the way out to the corner, just most of my lid. Now that I got that concealer on there, I'm going to take this blending brush and go back in and just blend everything out so there is no harsh lines or separation. Now, one thing that I did forget to do was go back in and put some more of that translucent powder just to set the concealer, so make sure you do that. Now it's time to go in and apply the lid color, and I'm using this pretty gold sparkly shade right here. And what I'm going to do first, before I actually apply the shade, I'm going to use my Badescu spray. I'm going to spray both sides of the brush, and then I'm going to go in and I'm just going to really pack on that gold glittery shade onto my brush, and I'm going to apply it all over my lid. Now that we have that lid color applied, I feel like I lost some of my crease color, so I'm going to go back in with the crease brush, and I'm going to pick up some of that orange shade, and I'm just going to put some more of that orange shade back into my crease. Okay guys, then I'm going to go back in with that blender brush, and I'm just going to blend everything together, because like I said, I don't want no harsh lines. I don't want it to look like any separation. I want everything to look like a smooth transition. So I'm going back in with that chocolate brown color on my outer corner, just because I feel like I brought the lid color out too far. And I do want the look to have like a darker look on the end. So I'm going to go ahead and pack some more of that in on the outer corner part, and I'm going to drag that up into my crease a little bit. I'm going to continue to darken this up until I get it to the color that I want, and then I'm going to go in on the other side and do the same thing to the other eye, and I'll be right back. Okay guys, so I have both eyes done now. Now I'm going to go in with this gel eyeliner by Kiss. And let me tell y'all, today y'all was a struggle with this damn eyeliner and these eyelashes, but we got through it. So I'm going to take this angled brush, and I'm going to go in and I'm going to apply my gel eyeliner. So these are the lashes that I'm going to be using today, guys, by Ardell. They are the Mink Wispy Lashes, and I'm going to go in and apply these. So like I said, y'all, it was a struggle applying these today, so I went off camera and I did it. So now I'm going to go in and I'm going to smudge out my bottom waterline. I'm going to use this chocolate brown shade first towards the outer corner part, and I'm just going to drag that up into my outer corner on my eyeshadow, and just so it could have that finished look, so it won't look like there's any type of separation. And then I'm going to take that orange crease color, and I'm going to use that for the rest of my bottom lower lash. So now we're going to get into this face, y'all, and I'm going to do some color correcting today. I'm going to use this orange color corrector by LA Girl. I think it's the orange corrector. And I'm just going to put this up under my eyes where I have them dark circles at. And then I also going to apply it on the sides of my mouth where there's some discoloration, and then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to blend this out. So now I'm going to go in with this e.l.f. small stipple brush. And what I'm going to do before I start blending this out, I am going to take my Badescu spray and I'm going to spray the brush. And I'm going to blend this out. It is very important, even though this is time consuming, that you blend this color corrector out to the best of your abilities. You don't want to look like an orange pumpkin. So I'm finishing up my blending. Make sure you got that blendage on point. That was a terrible Cardi B impersonation. So I'm going with for foundation today. I'm using the Revlon Colorstay in Caramel, and I love the fact that this has a pump. Now, I think this foundation is good for dry or oily skin. I have dry skin, and this gives me a matte finish, and I have to use a lot of setting spray to get that dewy look that I like. So I think this would be good for either dry or oily skin, and it definitely gives you full coverage. To blend this foundation out, I'm going to use my Morphe M439 buffing brush. I'm going to spray it with my Badescu spray, and then I'm just going to blend this stuff out. You want to make sure you pat it real good into your skin where that color corrector is, so we can get all of this blended out. So you thought the blending was done? Nope. You want to go in with that Real Techniques Beauty Blender, and you want to continue to blend all around your face, especially where that color corrector is. We want to get that blended, and you do not want to be looking like, I don't even know what to consider it when people be walking around with the color corrector showing through their foundation. And look a hot ass mess. So blend. Next, we're going to move on to one of my favorite drugstore concealers, and that's the L'Oreal True Match concealer, and it's in Chaud or Chaud. I don't know how you pronounce it. All I know is you spell it C-H-A-U-D. This concealer gives you full coverage. It's very hydrating. It's thick, and I love the coverage that it gives you for a drugstore concealer. So I'm just going to put this all up under my eye. I am going to drag it up by my outer corner part of my eyeshadow so I can just give it that sharp, clean look. And then I'm also going to put it on my pubic bow and also on my chin. So once you got done blending out that concealer with that Real Techniques Beauty Blender, you want to take that same brush that you use for your foundation and just go ahead and pat around the outer parts of the concealer just so there's no harsh lines. And I'm just like, what the hell is going on with my hair? I just molded it this morning. But yeah, you just want to continue to pat. No harsh lines, y'all. We want everything to blend and just look meshed really well together. So for contouring today, y'all, we're using a Black Radiance True Complexion cream contour. Now, I'm not a big fan of cream contour, but I'm going to use this shade right here. It just takes so much blending, and I know how I am when it comes to my makeup and all of the blendage perfection, and it's just really time consuming. So I didn't realize how dried out this stuff was, so I went in with this angle brush and look, try to pick some up and ain't shit come off. So I'm like, okay, let's try to spray it. Boop, boop. Now let's try it again, and it still wasn't coming off on my hand. So I just went in with my finger because it wasn't that dry when I picked it up with my finger, and I just started doing like little dots where I wanted to contour my cheek, and yep. So after I got done blending out my contour with that e.l.f. blush brush, is like an angle blush, I still went back in with a damp beauty blender and I still patted it in some more because I still felt like it wasn't blended good enough. So I went in with this beauty blender and I continued to blend and dab and blend and dab until it was just like, okay, it looked good now. So now it's time to give this powder a second try, the Aurspun translucent powder. You see all the smoke coming from it? Like, what the hell? But yeah, I'm going to go in, and this time I'm going to use this Sephora brush. I'll list it down below. I was looking at it all crazy because I was trying to figure out where I got it from. And it clearly on the back states Sephora. So I was just like, where did I get it from? But I normally apply my translucent powder with a beauty blender. But today I'm going to try it differently with this powder. Because like I said, I didn't like it the first time I used it. But people have been raving about it. And it's been looking good on them, especially women of color. So I'm going to try it again with this brush right here. And I'm just going to pat it into my skin where that concealer was. So it can get nice and set. So we won't have to worry about any creasing, guys. Okay, y'all, so now with cream contour, you have to set it with a powder, or it will look like somebody threw a pile of mud at you, and it will literally start sliding down your face. It will look disgusting. So I'm going in with my BH Cosmetic contour powder. Y'all already know it's my favorite, and I'm just going over top of that cream contour, and I'm just setting it in place so it won't look like I was in some type of mud fight. Now I'm going to go in and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to contour my nose. And I'm going to use this brush by Morphe. I actually used it on my eyes too. I'll list it down below. I can't remember the name of it right now. But I'm going to go in and I'm just going to use that same cream contour palette by Black Radiance. And I'm just going to draw these lines down the side of my nose. And then I'm going to go in and I'm going to blend this out. So the same thing goes for setting my contour on my nose, just like I did on my face. And I'm going to use the same powder that I used on my face to set my nose contour. Look at Justin in the back. What is he doing? He is like, oh my God. I'm going with this concealer by Wet n Wild in a medium tawny, and I'm going to highlight my nose. I like to highlight my nose after contouring it because I just feel like when I highlight it before, I wind up going in and highlighting it again after because I feel like my contour is not popping or showing as much. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to highlight my nose and my forehead. Now it's time to set my face. I'm going to go in and I'm going to spray this Badescu spray. I'm going to spray it all over my face to set my makeup in place. Now it's time for my favorite part, highlighting. I'm using the Master Chrome highlighter, and I'm going to go in. I'm going to spray my brush with my Badescu, and I'm going to go ahead and highlight my face on my cheeks, my nose, my pubic bow. You know how we go. Now it's time to go in with the lip. I'm using this Wet n Wild matte lipstick. It says Liquid Catsuit. And then I'm using the lip liner by Jordana. And I'll leave the color that this is in, but you can't even see it right there. But I got both of these from Walgreens. So I'm going to go in and line my lip with this Jordana lip pencil. Now I'm going to go in with this Liquid Catsuit. I believe that's the color by Wet n Wild. And I'm just going to put this all over my lips. I believe it's lip gloss, not lipstick. But it is extremely matte. And this lip liner and this lipstick or lip gloss, whatever it is, this combination together is so freaking pretty. Okay, guys, I don't know if it's this lighting or if your girl just slayed this look right here. So this is the final look. As you can see, I'm feeling it. Can you believe that it's all drugstore products? I'm telling y'all, stop spending y'all money on that expensive makeup if you can't afford it, and go get you some drugstore products. But yeah, this is the final look, y'all. I hope you liked this video. Thanks for watching, and until my next one, deuces.